Critter Protectors, Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too! Let's go! Kenji the clown featherfish was on a journey to help his guppy friends. A mean eel was hanging around a little too long in their neck of the river, as we heard on the last episode. He was snacking, eating, the guppies, and threatening their little home. Kenji was determined to get to the bottom of the situation. Even though he was a carnivore, he loved the guppy neighbors and would not like for them to disappear completely. He was more of a wormy insect kind of eater anyways. As Kenji made his way deep into a dark cave, he had a disguise that he didn't even know. His feathery tail, sleek silver body, and dotted design on his back made him look like a sneaky eel himself. Hey, who goes there? Who's trying to take over my cave? The eel called out from behind a huge rock. Kenji could hear him, but he couldn't see anything.
Hi there. I'm Kenji, the clown, Featherback.
Kenji called out really timidly. His voice was shaking, and he was starting to second guess coming into that dark cave. What was he thinking, entering such a dangerous place? The eel slithered through the water, out from behind his rock. His yellowish eyes glowed in the dark.
I'm here just to check in on you. Hi, are you new here? I mean, usually eels like you tend to just be passing through.
Kenji was rambling because he was so nervous. The eel kept on swimming closer and closer. When he was face to face with Kenji, he changed his tone a little bit. I guess you are just a fish. I thought for sure you were another eel trying to take this cave yourself.
Oh, no. I would never on earth ever think or dream of doing something like that. There's no way that I...
Well, you see here, I've got a problem. I usually just pass through this part of the river, but I have this fishing line stuck on my back. I can't swim far, and I'm stuck. The eel turned around and showed Kenji a large clump of fishing line wrapped around his entire back. It was really tight and looked like it hurt a lot.
Oh, wow. That is a problem.
Kenji started thinking, he could just help get this line off. Maybe the eel would be on his way out of here.
I think I can help you if you promise to stay still.
Fine by me. I have no other choice,
the eel replied. Kenji got to work, nibbling and sawing away at the tangled mess with his razor-sharp teeth. He worked until finally the last piece of line fell off onto the cave floor.
That should do it,
Kenji said. The eel tried to loop around and get a look at this back half.
You sure did. Wow. Thank you.
The eel sounded a little bit more happy this time and even snuck in a smile. Well, I think that's a smile.
I guess I'll be on my way now.
Oh, great. I am too. This cave is much too dark for a fish like me.
When they both exited the cave, they turned and went their separate directions. As Kenji swam back home, he stopped by Ben's the alligator gar.
Any luck, Kenji?
Ben's asked.
The eel is safe, and he's on his way back home.
Kenji explained what happened in the cave. Ben's was impressed, also relieved that Kenji was safe and sound back home.
You know, Kenji, you're a brave little fish, and I must admit, you're not so bad for a clown featherback.
When Kenji made it back to the guppies, they almost jumped out of the water at the amazing news. Kenji was used to being the one to jump out of the water, not the one watching others jump. Here's a fun fact about clown featherfish. They're actually really good jumpers. Some of them, kept in fish tanks, have been known to jump right out. So if you have a clown featherfish as a pet, make sure you have a lid on, or else he might try and go flying. Well, the guppies thanked Kenji over and over, and he felt pretty proud for helping them out. It was a good feeling to be a helper. You know, sometimes it takes just a little bit of courage and investigation to solve even the biggest of problems. It's time for some Critter Protector shoutouts. I want to say hey to Jackson from Massachusetts, Maverick from Wisconsin, Jonah from Toronto, Bridget from Florida, Ethan from Alberta, Canada, Sutton from Michigan, Miliana from South Carolina, and Keaton and Felix from British Columbia. I'm so glad that you're all critter protectors. We could not protect all the critters in our world and in our backyards without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!